Good morning, class, and Professor Miller. How are you doing? Here we are, Module 5, class discussion, and I wanted to talk with you all about this week's video and how to be a domino difference maker. And Miss Danita Bai's message is awesome. I love it. As a millennial, we're consistently kind of downplayed, and our passions, skills, and abilities are often overlooked because of our age, especially if you work for an older demographic, which I currently do at United States Central Command. I experienced a lot of what she was talking about early on, and I had a leader that was a spotlight. He put the spotlights on my talents and passions and developed me in CENTCOM when I literally went to work every day thinking they were going to fire me, just because a lot of the times they just shut me out and continued mission. And for like the first 3 months there, I was like, didn't know what was going on. But I'll never forget him, Colonel Matt Ingalls. He saw me and he took what was available and he developed them, and now I'm like one of the top performing people in the directorate. And it wouldn't be as memorable for me if he didn't like visibly care, like Miss Bai is talking about, where you put down the technology, you look past the metrics, the paperwork, and you focus in on the talents and passions. And it, to me, this type of stuff is intuitive, where you look at you look at your subordinates on a human level first before the professional level, and you find out who they are, what they like, what their talents are, and then you develop that. And you always make people feel inclusive. Like those three things: inclusions, talents, and passions. Like you can develop anyone. And you should always look at your team to be a domino difference maker. You should always look at your team to that they have like no possibility of leaving the team. When you're in the military and you're on an ODA or attached to an operational detachment alpha or in a small platoon, like, hey, you get what you get, and that's it. It's not going to change. It's easier to develop this person than it is to get them out of the team and find somebody new. And it also makes more sense on a human level anyway. So we have to find ways to accelerate their talents and passions and ways to measure them. But just focusing on the three that she talked about, well, the two that she talked about in this video, and then my third one is being inclusive and like really caring, is a way to be a domino difference maker. I could go really long on this video,